happening, guys? Okay, we're at it again. We're heading up to the Riverland in South Australia, and we're going to Lake Bonney. Finally, we're going to get to Lake Bonney. So I'll put a map up now and show you exactly where I'm heading. Okay, guys. So for those unfamiliar of where we are, if you can see the little arrow wobbling around there around Adelaide, my hometown is just southeast, about 100 kilometres. We'll zoom in there and you'll see Tailem Bend there. And with this trip we head up to the Riverland, which is up around this area here, and that is the lake we're going to, Lake Bonney. So I'll just zoom it in a bit, and I end up going up through here, Croonda, where my mum lives, and calling in there. Up around here, Allawoona, up to Loxton, and there we have the Riverland. You got Victoria over here, New South Wales, South Australia, and there's Barmera and Lake Bonney. So we'll just zoom it in a little bit. So we came up here, and there's the town of Barmera, and where we camped was about there. On Lake Bonney. So that gives you some idea of where we are in Australia. So Lake Bonney is filled up from an estuary off of the River Murray. Is that the right word? Rodney will tell me. Estuary. Well, anyway, it runs off of the River Murray, and it's a lake right on the edge of the town called Barmera. Now it used to be free camping around there, but I think the council have now done the sites up, and it costs $10 a night. I looked it up on their site, but you couldn't really tell where the campsites were in adjacent to the town and the lake. So I'm just going to get up there, we're going to go for a drive around, we're going to find a campsite I like, and then I'll book it once I find the one I want to go to. So that's the plan for this weekend. I'm not too sure about tomorrow. It's about a 2-hour trip from Tailem Bend up there. I'm going to call in and catch up with Mum, who lives at Croonda, so we'll be passing through Croonda, and I'll call in there. And it's a beautiful day. We got the sun out, not much wind, and that's what I'm usually worried about, is the wind. So we'll see how things turn out. Tomorrow though, going to be a bit wet, but not too sure where we're going to camp tomorrow, but we will find somewhere along the River Murray. So I reckon it's about time I turned the camera around, showed you guys what I'm looking at, and you know what that means. It's time to start the music. I love a good windmill. So this is the dry dock at Berry. If you check back on my houseboat videos, when I came for a look around here, they had the Marion paddle boat here getting a bit of work done to it, and this time they've got the Industry. The Industry is usually moored up at Renmark. Looks like they put a few more planks in it and given it a bit of a look over. Great old paddle boat. So here we are, Barmera. and straight ahead Lake Bonney. I think most of the camping sites are out around to the right, so we'll go for a bit of a drive up there and see what we can see. So the River Murray flows into Lake Bonney straight ahead and to the left, so probably 4 or 5 kilometres away. So there's been a few campsites back there. There's a sign I should read and work out what's happening. So a nice little fishing spot, but they got a sign up, no camping or overnight stays. Looks like they got a boat ramp down here. Looks like we might be going back nearly straight ahead of us now, just to the left of Barmera. But we'll see if we can do a full loop around the lake. It looks like we probably can. So this is a little bridge over here that lets the water in from the River Murray, which is out to the right. And this is where back in 2008 they actually dammed it off when there was a lack of water in the River Murray. They dammed all this off so water wouldn't flow into the lake. So this is campsite 7, 8 and 9. There is a bit of a fire pit, so the only one free here is number 9. I'll just show you. We'll go for probably a bit of a look. There's a few more around the lake, but I'll try and get away from people, because sometimes in the middle of the night I just like to turn the music on and start dancing with no clothes on. So I don't know what's going on. This is at campsites 11, 12 and 13. Glad I didn't book these online. Well, maybe you can't, because it's all blocked off up here. One down to the left. Maybe it's because the water's coming up a little bit. But there's bugger all places to camp. We might have to go back to 9. I think we're about to run out of campsites. Okay, this one's our last chance. Well, that's been blocked off too. Yeah, it must be because of the high water. But yeah, a bit disappointing with how many campsites are here. Okay guys, well I've booked the site. One person, one night, $5. Bloody bargain. But I've got a couple of neighbours over there, so we better set up camp, get the music going flat out and do some fishing. As for booking in, reasonably easy, but it doesn't tell you any of those other campsites are closed, but maybe it does when you go to pay, so I won't have a go at them there. But it would be a shame if you booked a site from Adelaide and got up here and there's big rocks in the way and you can't get in. But I'm pretty sure when you go to pay it probably says unavailable. But we'll go and check this little site out. This is going to do us for the night, and we'll go and annoy some neighbours. So pretty good little spot here. Not as many campsites as I was thinking there'd be along here, but they are working on it, I think. Got Barmera back over there to the left, probably about 2 kilometres away. Got some neighbours up there. I really hope the neighbours aren't a women's volleyball team or something like that. That'd annoy me. But here's our little spot here. Now the fire pit is all pegged in, so we can't move that, but that's okay. We've got plenty of firewood for the night. I'll go and get the fishing rod in and see if I can not catch another fish. Okay guys, we're all settled in. Chuck the rod in. Obviously nothing's happened with the rod yet. Turn the van around a little bit just to cut out that southwesterly breeze. You're going to believe what I say anyway. I think it's southwesterly. That old matey from 2 doors down in the caravan from Queensland come and say hello. And he said in the tent next door, they're not there at the moment, but there's 2 ladies camping there. But he said they've been pissing behind this tree, so it's going to be interesting after I've had a couple of scared of the dark medicines and they walk behind the tree. I think they didn't even tidy their mess up from last time. Turn the camera around. They could have taken the paper away. All set up. And what are we having for tea tonight? I think we're just having rump steak. Something simple over the fire. I don't know how I'm going to fit it on that fire thing, because I usually use sitting in the coals, so I don't know. It might balance on the corner there. We'll work something out. So got a couple of potatoes, we'll chuck them in the fire too, and some eggs. So it looks like it's steak, eggs and potatoes, probably an hour for. Alright, time to have an early scared of the dark medicine. Okay guys, I think we're on. But whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, she'll be a dirty great big carp. We got the sun there in the way. Let's get it over this way a bit. Let's go into the right. Straight into the sun. Get out of there. Move over here a bit. There, it's coming back to the left. Oh, he's putting up a bit of a fight. Told you I was always a good fisherman. Here we go. Murray marlin. Oh, where is he? Where is he? There he is. Murray marlin, you come on. I'll turn the camera down so you can see him. Not a bad size. So caught one fish, actually caught 2 and 1 got away. I think I got that on film. I might put it up, don't know. The young ladies that were camped next to me, they got back and they packed up and went. I think they realised I was camped next to their toilet, the tree that they were going behind, so they got up and went. Yeah, but beautiful night. I'll turn the camera around a bit later when the sun's going down, and show you what's happening here. But a bit about Lake Bonney. I think it was 2008, I might have mentioned it before. That's when the river was really low. They ended up blocking the channel that comes into here, or the inlet that comes into Lake Bonney, and they dammed it off. And the water here, from memory, I'll see if I can find a photo to put up, but the water went back like 200-300 metres you could walk out. So the town of Barmera were panicking a bit. So yeah, but as what always happens, all goes around in circles and the waters come back, and it's looking good. Well, we got a pretty good sunset here tonight at Lake Bonney. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, we're all rushing down here to get the sunset. We got Trevor, my next door neighbour here, from Queensland. Beautiful sunset behind the old dead gum trees, I suppose they are. Okay, we got a couple of spuds over there to the right. Not too sure how I'm going to fit the baking tray in, but I reckon we'll stick another log in this side and we'll just sit the baking tray on top to cook the rump steak and a couple of eggs. Okay guys, bit of a rough setup here. I think the scared of the dark medicine's kicking in, but she'll be right. Should have a bit of sizzle going by now. I think it's a little bit hot, but there we go. There we go guys, all plated up. Eggs not too bad. Let the fry pan get a bit dry, but looks good. Back for a review in a minute. Sitting here enjoying the fire, and I nearly forgot to do the food review. Pretty good for a supermarket steak. Eggs tasted good, looked a bit rough in my little baking tray there. Potatoes, I'm becoming an expert at them. About 45 minutes in for that lot and they were beautiful. Not brilliant, but still bloody good. 8.3, that's my review. Good morning everyone. Well, we had a beautiful sleep. I think the scared of the dark medicines helped a bit last night. So we're all packed up, ready to go. No rain. Supposed to be 90% chance of rain today, but nothing yet. But the wind has come up. A few white caps out on the lake. So we're ready to head off. So yeah, Lake Bonney. Great spot. Not many campsites, but if you can grab a campsite, especially during the weekend, I reckon it'd be pretty hard to get a campsite, but beautiful spot. Barmera in the distance, definitely worth coming and having a bit of a look. And plus I caught a couple of fish. Well, I caught 3 fish and only kept 1. The others got away. Alright, I'll catch you guys next week. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment. See you later.